It is 5:30. Let's go ahead and call the meeting to order at this time, please. Turn all cell phones, electronic devices to off or vibrate, please. And Mr. Rick Morris, I believe it's your turn to lead us in our prayer and pledge, sir.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the blessings we're receiving from it. Lord, we give a lot of thanks for all the rain that you've sent us, Lord. And, it's going to do so much for the pastures and the lakes and the ponds, Lord. We just appreciate it so much. Lord, we ask that you would lead us and guide us each and every day in the ways that have us to go. And as we conduct the business of this city, give us the wisdom to make the proper and good decisions. I pray this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All right. Only a short one, hopefully, as we conduct a public meeting on the proposed city tax rate for 2018. The proposed tax rate of 0.05322428 per 100 will raise more total property tax than last year's budget by $63,952 or 7.70%. And of that amount, $164 is tax revenue to be raised from new property added to the tax roll this year. The proposed use of the increase in total tax revenue is basically for the increases in the insurance costs. Tax hearing is now open. Usually Mr. Sonnenberg is showing up, but he didn't show up yet. Do y'all have any questions? We don't want to talk Me too. That means you can't ask. Anybody have anything else?
Nothing about the tax rate. Causeway at the old lake is at 3 p.m. Like's 4.5 being full. It might fill up for Randy.
The causeway at the valley is still running? Still coming through the canyons? Yep. Last I heard. Cool. Be inflow for a couple of weeks. Should be all right.
Oh, New Lake is full.
Already?
Yep.
Cool. Just keeping it in the kitchen and open.
Oh, we're out of stage 1 water restriction.
Yeah. That's real crazy. We're only at 2 foot and we go into that restriction. Yeah. Like that's kind of crazy. That's TCQ though.
Yeah. General information.
That's the good information.
Yeah.
You guys saying for what? 10, 15 minutes or what? Yes. Okay. Okay. I know.
Well, I started looking at our applications today for employment, and they're kind of weak. So I pulled the one from the city of Brownwood, and it's 11 pages. So I'm going to start seeing what I kind of want to add and reviewing their application for employment to see if I can strengthen what we've got, because ours is very general, very bland. It doesn't ask, you know, for certain things that I'd like to include. So then once I figure out what I want, I'll just take a highlighter and I'll get it to Pat Chesser and let him, you know, review it and then get him to shoot me that one that's been sprinkled with holy water.
You'd like to use that.
Yeah, I do.
How Marys to it as well?
Do what?
Is that a couple of Hail Marys?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. pray over it, you know, and then we'll go forward and incorporate that as our new application application for employment. So,
I hang that as my logo.
yeah.
I gotta do what?
Y'all went into executive a while back to do it, but did y'all set a social media?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it is up and running. Let's see. Our grass is growing. You can hear it growing. It's very quiet.
Watch it there.
My eyes are still itching. I mowed my lawn yesterday.
You moved it?
I mowed my lawn yesterday. My eyes are still killing.
Oh,
I need to mow mine tonight or in the morning or
That's
whatever.
what I was scared. If I didn't mow it by yesterday, it's gonna be another
Yeah.
flood more.
Oh, yeah, but in the mornings it's wet like weather.
yeah, that's
So
the
weird.
problem. Our guys would try to shred him today, and it's just a little too wet.
Yeah.
So hopefully today with the sun, we'll start hitting it tomorrow.
I noticed a few more potholes after the rain too.
Yeah.
They've got three big ones on 8th Street.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
They're just popping up everywhere. All of a sudden, all that water sitting
Yeah,
around.
the one on 8th Street caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Because it's coming right up out of that pond.
Yeah.
That's a speed.
That's
Yeah.
all right, we need some moisture,
That's right.
and we need it for rain.
Yeah. We had guys out this morning. You'll see.
I saw some fresh patches.
Yeah, fresh patches. And, well, I hate to even call them patches. They're just,
Fields.
yeah.
Still a feeling.
You try Domino's, see if they'll come do that.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah. No, I thought about that.
Domino's first. Right?
Yeah. Just invite them in and then let them pave our streets. Did you know about that?
No.
They have a what do you call it?
Campaign or whatever. they're
Yeah, it's a
doing.
commercial. Say if you have a pothole, you know, and we're delivering it, you call us and we'll come fill it for you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that way you don't lose that pizza.
You don't want to mess up your own pizza.
Yeah. Something else,
He did something smart.
we're getting reports of groundwater. So if you start having people call you,
Actually, I'm affected.
our magnesium is up is what it is in the lake. So it's fine, it's just the magnesium is up.
Magnesium's kind of good for you.
Yeah.
In low quantity.
Yeah.
So it's just the color?
I just started noticing, you know, I have a tub in my house that sometimes produces a rusty water, but
Right.
then my toilet's good, and I was like, this is not bigger than that.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. And some people are getting affected, some people aren't. And I don't know why, because if your neighbor isn't and you are, but I talked to Randy about it this morning. He said the magnesium's high. And I knew it had been, but
Depends on what kind of service line you've got. I've got a good service line, my neighbor may be 30 years old.
true.
So the service line may be messing you up big time if it's full light.
But if it was actually magnesium, it would affect everybody, you know.
Should have, and
So
I checked with my neighbor, and his was brown too,
Yeah.
so I ended up trying to find the source in my house
I still think there's an old service line somewhere.
somewhere.
Because what they were doing, once they laid the original line, they'd go and connect houses, but some were sporadic and some of them got missed. So,
It's possible. I know the lines, it might be, and I think 11s were changed.
yeah,
And who knows, they did the 2 meters in my house.
exactly, yeah. So, we'll
Well,
put a work
like over
order.
here, they had some where they made a service line in one house and they took off that service line and went to the next house.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we're developing a map. I've got a map, and we started drawing where everything's at. And honestly, it's kind of a best guess because, you know, they're still finding stuff that was from done 40, 50 years ago. You know, manhole covers that they didn't know were there, you know, stuff like that. So, but we got to start somewhere. So we're going to start set a priority list and start going down the line. And that's going to be our progress, you know. And so in fact, we did some of that today, trying to get stuff lined out where we got to figure out where our problems are. So that's what we're doing. What else?
Time clock.
Oh, yeah. We purchased our time clock today. It's a biometric time clock. You're gonna be required to put your finger on it, and it takes your thumbprint. And that way you can't have your friend clocking you in and out. And
Nowadays, no one can be looked at. I mean, like,
well,
PD and City Hall, and everybody leave their own, or how's that work?
well, like in this office, we can do it from our computer.
Oh, okay.
Down there, they'll have an actual thumbprint because they don't have access to computers.
Right.
And so everybody will have a PIN code. Like I'll have a PIN code.
And
you plug it in and bam.
pretty cool.
Yeah. And the water treatment plant will have because they have a computer, they have access. The only ones that actually need the biometric is down there, which is good. But once we get it set up, we're gonna move all the vehicles down there. That way we can lock them up at night. And there's no need for them to be out in the public at night. And I'm expecting we might see a decrease in fuel consumption. But it limits our liability. You know, if somebody was just going to all sorts at 9 o'clock at night and runs into somebody, we're liable. So there's no point in having that there.
That's called the Ricky Strube syndrome.
Yeah. Ooh.
Man,
Yeah. That's bad.
thought it, but I didn't say it.
But you know, I've heard stories of guys like they'll get off work and go buy a 6-pack of beer, and they're crawling into their company car and going home. You know, it hurts our perception.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, everybody, you know, that's the first thing people are going to talk about.
In mine, if you did that, you were automatically done.
I guess
Well,
this is
yeah, I know.
excluding the PD, right?
Well,
PD will still take their cars home or no?
well, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but I don't know that they should be buying beer.
Well, unless
They bring it to your house.
We have additional policy on that.
Wait, I think you get all the confiscated stuff.
yeah,
right?
they bring it to my house.
Yeah. So, but no, it's just kind of part of controlling what we have, making sure, you know, everything's used properly. That way people don't
Abuse the system. Yeah.
misuse. We're keeping honest people honest, and we're keeping the perception like it should be. So, and plus then I know where everybody is at least 4 times a day. When they clock in, lunch, come back from lunch, and when they leave. And because, you know, I like to go out every once in a while, especially on Fridays, and I rolled up at the maintenance shed at 11:30, and everybody's just camped out, you know, getting ready for lunch, I guess. I don't know, but so, you know, that needs to go away. So, and that way everybody has you know, you don't need to hide if you're doing your job. That's bad. So.
Should stay on some office stuff too, shouldn't it? Now it all been on computer and everything.
Yeah, well, and that's a huge part because Bonita, she keeps her books by hand, you know, and that's very time consuming. So this might be able to free her up.
Should free up hours and hours a week. Huh?
Yeah, because I mean, you figure we get paid every 2 weeks, right? So you got 2 sets of timesheets, and if you have, 40 people, hell, that's 80 timesheets you're going through.
Yeah.
So you can, sick leave, vacation,
Plus keeping up with handwritten, like, on call, weekend call.
yeah, overtime. We have a lot of that, and also too, I'll be able to pull up. Okay, somebody called in overtime and match it with a work order, hopefully. That's what I'm kind of looking at. Because if that work order was called in after hours, I can understand overtime. But if it's called in at 3 o'clock and nobody looked at it or decided to go look at it till Saturday, so why did we wait? Or did you wait because you thought you could get overtime, or, you know what I'm
For a
saying?
valid reason or something.
Right.
The part wasn't here, this could have been anything.
Well, yeah, it could have been, but at least I can ask a
Right,
question.
right, right.
You know, because I don't know, I would put it past some of the guys to say, well, you know, we could fix it, but if we wait 2 hours, we get overtime. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, yeah,
Been there, though?
Yeah.
Heard that.
yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry.
we know about
Working out in the back.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and close the public hearing at this time, please, at 5:46. Motion to adjourn, please.
Make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Ah.
Thank you all very much.